Was it worth it to be happy for a little bit, even though it ended up sad? Or would it have been better if the whole thing never happened? The main thing I think about is how stupid I am. I wasted so many years being miserable because I assumed that was the only way to be.
Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end.
One thing that I always wanted was I wanted to be proud of myself. Like, I've got so many different things going on that I thought I would have been a lot happier than I am. The thing that's getting me down right now is, like, I keep saying it, and I keep saying it over and over, and I keep thinking it, and I keep thinking about it, and I want my life to mean something. I just feel lost. Like, I feel like I'm aimlessly wandering, and I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of that feeling. I'm tired of that feeling of, you know, just staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels.
Oh, close your weary eyes. I promise you that soon the autumn comes to darken.
I don't know, I feel like I don't deserve it.
My sky.
You know, in a way. Like, I haven't earned it yet, and I'm afraid that I've been doing this for so long that I've lost, like, even the possibility of feeling that again.
Days pull you down just like a sinking ship. Sail away each dream you keep. Brave, brave, brave.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Leader of Armies channel. As you could tell, things look a little different from last episode. It's almost as if it took 3 months to make a video. Crazy. But while I was not uploading on my YouTube channel, I have, however, been streaming my entire progress on the Jazz SMP on the Twitch right here, which I'm live right now, as you can tell with the chat over to the right. Don't look at chat. Chat's going a little wild. Anyhow, but yeah, if you guys want to check out my streams, go on to the twitch.tv/leaderofarmies_official. For more memes and random bits. Quotes of Master Oogway. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Oh, Santiana gains a day away, Santiana. Thank God you don't have a boner, right? So many bone jokes. At least I'm not boning you right now. So we're gonna see the much bigger bone to bone the smaller bone. It's okay, guys. I mean, like, have your fun, boys. Okay, it's time to bone each other. Alright, you can grab as much of that as you want. I mean, tough's not too bad to get, honestly.
That's not too tough.
Okay.
See. Pick up the phone. What's up, dude? Chicks. Let's go get some chicks, dude. Chicks. Let's get some chicks, dude. You know, like we could just go to Walgreens. Where do you keep the chicks? Where are they at?
What are you? I just want the enchantment. Oh my God, he's so tiny. Look at him. Oh, he's so tiny. So yeah, stuff like that. That's crazy. So yeah, let's get on with today's episode here and the stream. We have a house that I actually built. So we have my main bedroom area over here. And if we come over here, I'm reworking my floor on my storage room. But I have a lot more storage. I have upgraded my backpack to netherite. I have upgraded my tools. I have netherite, full netherite, and elytras. We have turtles over here. All of them are named Gary. Don't question why they're all named Gary. They're just named Gary. Don't ask. All right. So after we continue to ignore Twitch chat as they go a little crazy, we got Gary the Snowman, who's my snow slave. I mean, no unpaid intern for work. experience. Providing snowballs. Yes. And then over here, we have a little enchantment room that I have with like the void set up. And then I use diamond blocks. Because we rich. As well as our enchantment table and the grindstone right there. And then if we come up my ladders here, you'll see I have a nice little kitchen area here. I don't have anything in these right now. But if I wanted to make like the fancy food stuff, I can. And also, I have light switches. Light switches. Yes. And all of this is iron blocks, by the way, for the roof here. And then we have a terminal down here and a terminal down there for reasons. But yeah. So if we come out here, it's night. I gotta hold up. Let me just. All right. 100 later. All right. So right off the bat, you can tell that the iron golem farm is gone, and we have some more things here. I've expanded my sheeps. Only on the Leader of Armies channel, where you're also streaming, do we get jump scared. Yeah. Also, how did you get there, Mr. Cow? So yeah, I have the auto sheep, because I thought I was trying to get wool for the mountain, which we're going to come back to the mountain here later. Anyhow, if we come over here, you can tell I have more beacons, of course, set up. And you see some new structures over there. We'll get to that later.
You can't keep getting away with it!
I'm going to have to put a warning at the beginning of this video. Alright, so after that little fiasco, we have Rivato's little house here. He's got a chorus farm. He's working on his own base, which is somewhere over there. So he's got his little build over here. Now we need to show you around a bit more on the overworld here. I also have an Ender Pearl stasis chamber here, just to keep this chunk loaded. But I'm thinking I'm going to have to move this over to there. You know, I just realized that, because it was all right here. Yeah, I'm going to have to move it. Only on the Leader of Armies channel do you have random memes played in your video. 6, 7. God. The moment I did 6, 7, the booty. All right. This episode's not going to be as productive as I think it was going to be. Why did I think streaming would be a good idea? It was not a good idea. I have to grab more golden cards. It's fine. I'm very mature. So, this structure right here, we all know that we have... What happened to my beacon? Oh, right. No, I didn't take this beacon. Ravato stole my beacon. Because my beacon's right over there. It's right over there. Alright. We're not gonna get distracted. Remember, guys, no distractions. Perfectly normal YouTube video. Yes. Anyhow. So, you might be wondering, what is this for? Well, if we go up here, you'll see that we have some witch spawners, as I needed redstone for a specific reason. I will show later at the shopping district, but I needed a redstone. So we have a bunch of witches here, which also give me like a subtle supply of gunpowder and all that other stuff, close none as well. And then we used to have an XP farm here, but I don't really need it anymore, so I just dismantled it. I still have the armadillos in there, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the armadillos. Hey guys, comment down below in the YouTube video or in the stream. Tell me what I should do with these 20 armadillos that are in there. I need a use for these armadillos. Anyhow, so we come to this weird contraption right here. Now you might be wondering, What the hell is this ugly piece of thing? I will not lie, it is kind of ugly. But as you can see, there are iron golems spawning, because I have 3 iron golem spawners. So then they drop down into here, drop down into here, and then we get dismantled it. I still have the loot. And this farm is actually really efficient, by the way. Like, it works. It works really well. And if I needed to get spawn eggs, I would just be in here and I would swing my sword. Otherwise, it's fully automatic. So, yeah. Let's head on over to the villagers, because I did make some changes to the villagers. So now we come over to the villagers. Now, you might notice that there's some big fellas around here. Just a few big fellas. Just a few. These guys all came from over there when I was building it, because I set in one singular spawner, by the way. All these guys came from one singular iron golem spawner. Yeah. Anyhow, I have added some more villagers. I don't know if this was shown in any videos, but in case if it wasn't, I did not have scaffolding here, so that way I can get up to the second row, and we have more villagers. And then if we come down below here, I have devised a little contraption. This took a lot longer than I want to say it took. It took like an hour and a half to figure this out. But basically, I then place a minecart, launch it at such high speeds that then they go flying, hit the ladder wall, and fall down onto these rails. So, yeah. So yeah, speaking of villagers, actually, I need to get me some carrots. There we go. I need to make some money. Fast forward, money-making moves, yeah.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar. Dollar, dollar.
All right, and just like that, we made a stack of emeralds. So now let me buy some carrots. All right, so that's all that's happened at my base here. And you might notice off in the distance, there's a cube where there was not a cube. And you might also notice that the outline is gone. We're not to do some explaining on that. But first, let us get to the nether. To the nether! Whee! Alrighty. So you may notice that the nether looks a little bit different. That is because we have access to the nether roof. We'll get there in a second. But first things first, I have a tunnel. Yeah, that's how much time has passed since the last recording. I now have another tunnel with frog lights. I'll show you how I got the frog lights here as well. But, yeah. Quick, time lapse of me running down this hallway just to show how long this tunnel is. And so much frog lights. So much frog lights. Oh yeah, just ignore the rat infestation in my tunnels. Ignore it. I have to exterminate those. Yep. Back to running. So yeah, instead of having it on the nether roof, we got like a nice big platform here. We got a spawn, the shopping district. We got other people's portals all around. It's pretty cool. I also placed this ender chest down here, because reasons. But yeah, let's show you guys the shopping district. To the shopping district. All right, welcome to the shopping district. It's definitely changed a little bit from here. As you can see, we have things. Go, buy. We have the rats. Ignore these signs. Totally. So, we have some main buildings up here. We have a courthouse, which we had the court case happen. Turns out my opponents just didn't show up to the court case. So, I just won by default. We would love winning by default. But then I had to pay a fine for accidentally bringing items into the court, yada yada yada. We don't talk about that. Anyhow, yeah, some of the shops here. let's head on over to one of my newer shops, actually. Over in this little, like, futuristic district over here. We have the two law firms over here. We got good old BBG law firm. And then we got Mars Law Incorporated. As well as the TGG shop. Which I might get more into that on the server here, but I have to, like, turn my diamonds into coins here. But I saw this little area. I'm just like, So I made a Froglights and Beyond. AKA the Froglight shop. Guts. We made money! Guys. I made money. I made so much money. I decided to do some armor stand work with this shop here. So we got a Space Bear here, kind of like on the ground, picking out some Froglights. We got Spider here, picking up some green ones. And then we got Face Wrecker on the wall here, because I have some heads. And I knew Moon was going to buy a lot of my Froglights, so I'm just like, yeah, Moon's buying my Froglights. And then I'm over here. And then in the back here, we have Ravato, my accountant. Slash co-partner in this business. Because he originally had these Froglight permit. So I have to do some math on profits. Hold up. So yeah. Hold up. Let me go and send this profit margin over to my business partner here. 1 minute. I'll be back at this exact spot. Totally. Yes. Alright, guys. We're totally back at the same spot. Totally. Yes. Beans. Anyhow, so, yeah, that's one of the many new shops around here. Of course, we got all these other shops that popped up around here at the corner here. This is the Moon shop that I was talking about with the spawn eggs. Which I'm just curious. Has she restocked any of her stock? She hopped on in a hot minute. Enderman spawn eggs. Looks like she definitely has been on. So, how much you want to bet that it was Moon about my things? Anyhow, so let's go across the river here. Because we're going to go to the next shop that I built, actually. I built this one on stream as well. And this right here, this fancy little build, is my redstone shop. Got a little minecart going in and out of the mountain here, because reasons. And then if we come inside, we can see all the things. All the things. I don't think anybody's actually purchased anything from here in a hot minute. Yeah, nobody's actually purchased anything yet from here, but I know there was somebody purchasing from here. And of course, we have our good old tiki bar right across here that we built all the way back in like episode 3, I think. Still hasn't made too much more profit, but that's because there was a whole thing and not a whole lot of people need bamboo right now. And then now, one other thing that we have to show. If we come on over to here, you can see there's some more buildings as well. So we got Mars's campaign building. We got Spider's construction wand shop. And then here we have the new improved Jazz SMP police station. Right on over here. Very fancy. Very, very fancy. Also, let me just sleep on the floor. Let me just have some narcolepsy. Just... Alright. After having narcolepsy, we then can... For a second, I got lost. Has anybody made any reports to the police station? No. Okay. Can I report a person? You have to report through here. Duh. Did you not read the rules? God. So here's the new and improved book. So if you guys want to pause on each one of these pages, you can. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this. But yeah, so you'll take a book and quill, put it into this drawer right here, and then that will get sent into our files. Anyhow, and then we got each one of our officers' rooms. So we got Officer Space Bears and Officer Sons. I think Officer Rivado still needs to claim his room. Same. Oh man, there's Vanguard. But if we head upstairs, we got this little room right on over here, as well as my personal office right on in here. And then if I do a little trick, watch this. Right. So yes, I can now hot swap. Oh yeah, isn't that fancy? We have technology. Also, I can't say. I basically TF2 soldiers. But yeah. So yeah. There's the new and updated police station right here. We got the Waystone shop. We got Sun's base over here. We got Moon's updated tree over there. We got Mankind's gunpowder factory right over there. As well as his base like all the way over there that he's working on. As well as all the other people's bases. Let's start flying on by now. Because our current shopping district's looking kind of good, actually. I'm liking it. And then if we come over to here, we got our TCG arena over here that Spider built. Just not everybody's been able to get on to do a game, but basically, if you guys know the Magic the Gathering card game, yeah. And then over here, we got a Face Raker's base right here. I don't know if he's added anything new to here. Looks like not. And then we got the main man who has been on this server a whole lot. We got Black Spider's base right over here. He's got a nice little build going on. Oh, we got a whole new building over here. He's got like a... Damn. Holy guacamole, Batmans. What is this? What is this factory build? Hold up. Where does he grow? Oh, is this his Coors fruit farm that he was talking about? Oh, yeah, it is. And then he's got like little pods or little bays. Strip pail. Smithing tables and that. Yeah. Huh. That is definitely something. Oh, and I like what he did with like the inventory cables and chains and all that. Connect them up. And then his little force that he's been working on. Oh, there's something being built over here, it looks like. What is this? Tavern and Inn. Blacksmith. Huh. Community board. Guards there. Huh. I have no idea what's happening here. Now, the last thing that I need to show off for the YouTube video side, because it's been a hot minute, is my mountain. As you can see, off at the distance a little bit, things are happening. Cut to me being slamming into the mountain. Da, 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 da. Okay. Totally meant for that to happen. Can it stop writing? Rain! I beseech thee to be gone! Oh, that actually worked. For me beseeching the rain to be gone. Anyhow, you guys may have noticed this mountain looks a little different. A little bit. You see, because I had the plan to be up at this height because there was an issue I was having to where I couldn't build past the build height. But we figured that out, so I'm able to build up to the original height that it was supposed to be, which was here. Yes. So right now, I'm currently using all the deep slate from here to use for here, and then we're going to have a blackstone base. I'll work on the gradient better, but I'm just like getting the baseline done because I want to get the mountain done. but this is just a really, really big project. So there's that. And I believe that's almost everything caught up that you guys need to see on the server besides stuff in the nether. So back over to my base. All right. So back into the nether real fast, because I want to show where I got all of these frog lights from. And then here's my frog light farm. We got 3 magma cube spawners, which is a fun time to get these spawn eggs. And then we got all the Garys. We don't question why everybody's named Gary. I saw my unicorn. Look at me being a unicorn. I'm a unicorn. Oh, I'm a unicorn. I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore. After existential crisis is averted and out of the way, let us head on over the other way to show on the nether roof. And that is where we're actually going to be working on today, because we're going to be making a building for something that I already have set up, but I just wanted to make it look pretty. And that will be for this, my Piglin bartering hall that I got set up here. So how it works is you first want to make sure there's no magnet, and then we flip this leather, and then we flip it again, or you can leave it off. So it's got like a semi-automatic mode to where if you want to manually control it, you can. Otherwise, it evenly distributes gold amongst all these piglins, and then all their trades will go into a hopper that's underneath them, right there. And then they get funneled into the system here, and then I can look at it through this terminal here. And then if we just want this to go on for a bit, you can see they look at it, they go oink oink. And then once they're done trading, it'll then plop down more gold for them. And then they'll begin to bartering again. Sometimes it gets a little bit jammed up, or, you know, it doesn't go through for whatever reason. But that's like a small bug. As long as I'm able to get the bartering trades, that's all that matters. And the main reason why I did this is because I wanted quartz, and I thought this was the only quick way, or only way to get massive amounts of quartz without having to mine so much. I was wrong. There's this thing called quartz crystal or something. Crystalline quartz, which is a biome that's called the quartz biome. And there's like big pillars of those that spawn. And with a fortune pick, you get a lot of quartz. So that's how I was able to get 6,810 nether quartz.
Nice.
Yes. So that'll be a good start. So then just to make sure there's no bugs or anything, you flip the switch to lock all the hoppers and whatnot. And then if we come over to here, we come over to my gold farm that I set up, which Trusty Bob, another person on this server, also set up a gold farm, but technically I set mine up first. And how this one works is we take a snowball, we chuck it here, they all go oink, 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 and then I just go bonk, bonk. So yeah, I need to redesign this because I want this to be like truly AFKable for the gold. Because right now I do have to be somewhat here, but I could just like set up a auto clicker. But as you can tell, I get a lot of piglins from this. So yeah. But today's focus is actually going to be on this. We're going to cook up a little design here. And, yeah, go from there. And if this doesn't take too long, we'll figure something else out to do in the video. But, yeah, let's jump into the time lapse. Whee!
I can get you here tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. Put you on a one-way flight. I can get you here tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. Put you on a one-way flight. I can get you here tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. Put you on a one-way flight. I can get you here tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. Put you on a one-way flight. I can get you here tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. Break.
Alrighty. Well, with that all taken care of there, got a nice little build here. I mean, granted, it's just all nether brick right now, but I like it. It's got a nice vibe to it. The only thing now is to rewire this redstone. And bam. And then let me just get a sign. Trading. Okay. Alright, we finished up the redstone there. So we'll work on that another time. But I think that's good enough for this episode here. Just kind of like a good recap episode. Now it doesn't look as awkward. This just being out in the open. Now there's an actual building. Bonk. So, yeah. We had a good time, actually. Got caught up and up to date on everything. And, finally did that one thing I wanted to do for a while for the Piglin bartering. So, yeah. I will see you guys, I guess, in the next episode. Don't worry, the next episode's going to come out sooner than the time period between episode 4 and 5. Trust me, I swear. I swear, guys. I'm going to be editing it right after I film this, so I actually have game plans. Crazy, I know. But, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below whatnot if there's anything you guys want to see me do on the SMP here. Yeah, because I need ideas. Ideas are good. And I will see y'all next time.